Hey, quick disclaimer about this video. I recorded this on September 11th, 2021. For reference, it is March 20th, 2022. I was going through my phone, and I finally decided to edit this video and release it. Even though I pretty much never upload on my LEGO channel, I didn't give up on it. I'm still gonna do it. I'm busy. So, watch this video with a massive grain of salt, okay? Hello everybody, and welcome back to that LEGO channel. In today's video, I'll be showing you my first ever LEGO Star Wars haul. Now, in the last video I uploaded, I'm sorry for the lack of 501st Legion Battle Pack review, but I mentioned that I got into Star Wars. As you can see here, I have the 501st Legion Battle Pack. That was my first ever Star Wars set. My whole life, I thought I would just be cool with Ninjago, Marvel, and DC, but I got into Star Wars, and I'm actually kind of happy about it because I love Star Wars now. So yeah, this is the haul. I'm gonna start a new series called Small Hauls. It's just smalls that are hauls that are small, with not that many sets, unlike this haul right here and this haul right here, previous videos, which are good. Check them out. These hauls are pretty much just small ones. They don't have really big sets like Destiny's Bounty in it, or one that's almost over $400 worth of Lego. So this is a small haul. And I should stick around to the end of the video for a story. Normally, hauls have a story behind them. And I won't be including the 501st Legion Battle Pack in this haul, even though it is Star Wars, and I got it like a week ago. So without further ado, let's just get into the haul. Now, the first set in the haul was the Mandalorian Starfighter. Now, I love this set so much. It's so cool. It has Gar Saxon and Bo-Katan in it. I love the ship design, and it's so cool. I think it's actually pretty good for the price, I think. And I'm glad this is like one of my first ever Star Wars sets. I did want the Slave one, but they didn't have it, and I'll get into that at the end of the video, which is why I got General Grievous, the Starfighter. But the Mandalorian Starfighter is a great build, and the minifigures are just amazing. And I love Mandalorians. I love the Mandalorian, and this is just so cool. I'm watching the Clone Wars. I'm on Season 2 right now. I'm not sure when Bo-Katan comes in, and I don't know why Gar Saxon looks like that. Or maybe I don't even know who Gar Saxon is. I just, yeah, and then there's just a loyalist there. But I do understand sort of the Mandalorian mythology right now, but I need to watch more of the Clone Wars, of course, to understand. Very cool, very good set. Surprisingly big. Well, not really big, but it's just bigger than I thought it was. Cannot wait to build it. Love the Clone Wars, love the Mandalorians. So cool. Now, the other set in this haul is General Grievous' Starfighter, which is very overpriced. It's $80. Now, it might just be a mistake where I bought it, or maybe when I looked it up, dude, a lot of places just had it for $80. But why is it so expensive? It's $80. It's 487 pieces. This is decent. $60 for this set. Same exact box size, bro. Same exact box size. And this is $80. Kind of regret buying it, but I mean, it's all worth it for that Airborne clone trooper, you know what I'm saying? Even though there's an inaccurate Obi-Wan Kenobi. The build looks really good. And I'm hoping that when I actually build it, the set is really big and it's worth the $80 price range. But yeah, they had it. So again, at the end of the video, I'll explain what's going on. And I'm like, hey, I'll get it. Because I accidentally mistaken it for being... I accidentally thought this was $40 and this was $60. Again, I'm not used to Star Wars prices. Yeah, I'm used to like Ninjago prices. But yeah, I was very wrong, but it didn't really matter at the end of the day. So I could still get both of them. Yeah, and then the last set in the haul is the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Now, I'm not sure where these show up in the Mandalorian, because clearly they are. This is like meant to be Mandalorian themed with the background and stuff. And I wanted a Sith Trooper Battle Pack, but they didn't have it. And I think these Mandalorians never show up in any Star Wars media. I think they're just original Lego Mandalorians, which I think is really cool. But I'm glad to admit if I'm wrong. So tell me down below where these I almost said clone troopers, where these Mandalorians show up in the show, or in the movies, or in the extended lore in the books. I think they're original, but if they're not, please tell me. I'd gladly be wrong with this, because these designs are so cool. They're so colorful. I just love them so much. This one reminds me of Star Wars Rebels a lot. This one reminds me more of the actual Mandalorian. This one reminds me of like Boba Fett. This one reminds me of Bo-Katan. I know it's a generic Star Wars like opinion, just like I like where they're taking from for these Mandalorians. I think they look really cool. Yeah, the Mandalorian Battle Pack, just to build up my minifigure collection. I think this is really well priced for 102 pieces, 4 minifigures. And it's actually a decent build. These builds are decent, I think. Wish they had blasters instead of stud shooters, but I get the set is kind of like geared towards kids for some reason instead of collectors. So I do think the set is still really cool regardless. And that's pretty much it for the haul. But anyway, here's the part of the haul where I tell you and explain everything that's going on and why I got them. First off, I'm into Star Wars now, okay? I like the movies. I love the extended universe. Like, the movies are okay. The original trilogy is great. The prequels are terrible. The sequel trilogy is terrible. All right? That's just my honest opinion. My opinion, okay? Don't get upset. But, like, the Clone Wars, the Mandalorian, just... I'm assuming the Bad Batch is good. The whole reason I'm watching the Clone Wars is because the Bad Batch came out, and I know I need to watch the Clone Wars before I watch the Bad Batch. I'm sort of like a Star Wars noob, but I'm still super excited to be part of, like, not part of, but, like, liking Star Wars. So that's where this came from. Now, why I got these sets. So I have been working, I don't have a job yet, which is stupid. That's a story for another day. But I've been working just, like, around the house for my mom, doing things, making things, and I get paid for it. And my mom had, like, $70 in Kohl's cash saved up, and it expired soon. So she was like, hey, how about you get some stuff just for helping out and being super useful, and then the money I was going to pay you, I'll put with it, and that's how you get all this Lego, right? And I'm like, oh, I bet, let me do it. I haven't bought much Lego lately, I've just been spending on video games, you know. So I did it, and we were going to order it from Kohl's, but it wouldn't work for some reason. And what I was going to get was the Mandalorian Starfighter, but the Slave One, or Boba Fett's, I don't know what it's called, because I just go by the Slave One, and, the Sith Trooper Battle Pack, but they didn't have it, so I was just going to go with the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Yeah. And so she called and wondered why we couldn't order it, and they said, yeah, you're just going to have to come in store, we'll give you an extra week on the Kohl's cash, and this is the last day. I'm recording this on Saturday. I hope I upload it on Saturday.
Spoiler alert, I did not upload it on Saturday.
And it's the last day that we could have gone. So we go out, we go buy these, we go to Kohl's. I don't really like Kohl's, but I mean, it's Lego, you know. So we go there, we get these sets. I see the Mandalorian Starfighter was the last one they have. I wish it wasn't because there's a crease in the box, but I don't mind. I don't mind. And then there was no Slave One. I was kind of sad about that, but then I saw this set, and I just love the design of the ship. And I don't have any of the figures in it. I don't have any Obi-Wan, and I love Obi-Wan. He's like my favorite Star Wars character. I know, generic opinion, but I like Obi-Wan Kenobi. He's cool. General Grievous, I think that looks really cool. And look at that Airborne clone trooper. I mean, totally worth the $80 price tag. Oh my goodness. So I'm like, bet. I originally thought that it was the same price as the Slave One for some reason, because I misread the like the prices. I thought this was 40 and this was 80, not realizing this was 60 and I thought this was the price of the Slave One. I thought this was $40, but it was completely wrong. And I realized that, and I'm like, yo, it's a bunch extra. My mom didn't care, so shout out to her for being cool about it. So I got them. I think the build is really cool. That's it. The build is cool. I know there's an inaccurate minifigure, but I don't have any Jedi. I don't have any Jedi, or, well, he's not a Sith, really. He's not even a droid. He's like a cyborg. But just cool with the lightsabers. I don't have an official Lego lightsaber at this point. Because right here, as you can see, I have just clone troopers. 501st Clone Troopers. I actually lost all of the clone troopers except for the one on the ATRT. I think that's what it's called, right? ATRT. The Jet Trooper and the 2 clone troopers on the tote there, I lost them, and I just found them for this video. And back here, I have the box. Don't know where to put it yet. Yeah, I do keep boxes. I like displaying them and putting things on them, as you can see. And as you can see, Ninjago and Marvel. That's it. I just get Ninjago, Marvel, and DC. Maybe the occasional Monkey Kid or Nexo Knights. Maybe a city set just like for the pieces. But yeah, that's what I spend my money on. And I'm glad I'm reaching out to Star Wars. So that's pretty much how I got these sets and what the whole deal was with them. I'm gonna go build them, watch The Mandalorian as I build them. So yeah, I'm super excited to finally, like, I never thought I'd be into Star Wars. That's the coolest thing for me. I never thought I'd be into Star Wars. I thought Star Wars was awesome. I thought it was cool, but it's not my thing. And I got into it. And now here I am, spending over $100 on Lego Star Wars sets. You realize how dumb that sounds, like, to me, as a Ninjago and Marvel fan? I'm starting to wonder if I'm into too many things, because I'm into Marvel, Star Wars, DC, Ninjago. All of those have such extensive lore. Yeah, I know, Ninjago, shut up. But they all have such extensive lore. And I'm into all of it. And my brain is running out of room for extensive lore and crazy characters and wacky adventures. You know? What does this mean for the channel? First off, it means I finally get to use the Star Wars playlist I made over, like, at the beginning of this year. When I was making playlists for my new channel, I created a Star Wars one. I'm like, when am I going to get to use this?
I always said, well, maybe I'll make a video on these hauls or like on the new sets that are coming out. Never did. But yeah, I just thought that maybe I'd pick up the occasional Mandalorian set because everybody loves the Mandalorian. All right. I mean, the guy from Fortnite. Can you believe that they made an entire show just to promote a Fortnite skin? You know, the skin, the Mandalorian skin from Fortnite. Can you believe that? Yeah, it's a joke, by the way. Don't. That was a joke, okay? But I just think it's really cool that I'm into Star Wars now. And I hope you guys will be excited for Star Wars content in the future. When I finish the Clone Wars, if I see any characters that don't have figures or don't have good figures, I will gladly do a Clone Wars CMF. I might just do a Star Wars CMF, but, yeah, I'm into Star Wars now. I don't know how much more I have to say that. So yeah, this is the first ever small haul. Just 3 sets. I guess the haul was kind of expensive, but for the most part, I didn't pay that much. Let me see. How much was it? Yeah, it was $155. Yeah, my birthday haul was less than that. No, it was more than that. So I guess, yeah, I'm just going to say this is the first small haul, even though the birthday haul was a big haul. But it will be in the hauls playlist anyway. Small hauls won't get its own playlist. If you want to skip through the big hauls, just go to small hauls. Just skip those in the video. Just skip them. You know, it's not that hard. But yeah, I'm glad to. I hope that I can upload more regularly. I'm sorry about that. If you want to see me upload, like I try to upload within a week on all my channels combined, not just on one channel, and I apologize for that. I'm just really busy all the time. I kind of rambled for most of this video. But yeah, that's the haul. General Grievous the Starfighter, the Mandalorian Starfighter, and the Mandalorian Battle Pack. Really love it. Gonna go build these. Gonna go have a good time. Just glad to like Star Wars. And thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to do all that stuff below. Make sure to follow me on Instagram and Twitter. And join my Discord server. All of those links are in the description. Keep on building, make your Sam sandwiches. I'm so out of it with this video. Sorry. Glad to like Star Wars now. And peace out. What am I doing with my hands? Just, bro, pick a lane hand. You want to be arthritic or like not?
I would like to formally apologize for the pain you just endured. I mean, listen, if I don't recommend subscribing if you expect more content like that. I was young and dumb, even though I was literally less than a year younger at that point. But hey, if you enjoyed, good. If you didn't, I don't blame you. Goodbye.